Hey, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you spending a few minutes with me so that I can tell you a little bit about the new book I've written called Raising the Bar. This is a book just for lawyers and just for the legal profession. We have a huge issue in our profession today, and this issue affects both you and I. The issue is a large number of us really dislike, even hate, being in the legal profession. You might not admit this to anyone other than maybe your husband or wife or someone very close to you, but I bet if we sat down and had coffee, the majority of you listening to this video, watching this video, would admit this to me. I won't get into the reasons why being a lawyer sucks, since I cover this in depth in the book, and I've even done some videos on YouTube about the reasons behind it, but all I know is it really sucks being a lawyer today. But first, let me tell you a little bit about my path as a lawyer. My name's Ouellette, and I've been an attorney in the South Florida area for the past 16 years. I've practiced real estate law and done plenty of litigation. In that time, I've really hated being a lawyer, and the main reason for this feeling were other lawyers. I found them not to be in integrity, and they just didn't do the right thing by their clients. And as the years went on, I had various physical ailments that stemmed from the massive stress of being in the profession. Now, you know a little bit about my life as a lawyer. Let me tell you about my path in life. I've always been what some call a student of life, reading thousands of books. I averaged 2 to 3 a week, attending all kinds of seminars and learning everything I could to be the best lawyer, businessman, and person I could be. As I got my PhD in life studies, as I like to call it, I started discovering how I could move from hating the profession to actually loving it. My intention was to create a life that I loved in general, more time off, more money, better health, and balance in my life. And during the past 25 years, I've studied personal development, business and entrepreneurial content, metaphysics, meditation, beliefs, quantum physics, intuition, and anything that could help me grow and transform as a person. I totally shifted my life as an attorney. I began to focus in on what I loved about being a lawyer, and this shift in my focus and beliefs made a huge difference. So a few years ago, I decided that I would follow my heart and my intuition. This is how the book Raising the Bar was born. In this book, we'll take a look at where we are as a profession currently, what the past was like for lawyers practicing in the 1960s and before, and how we can transform ourselves and the profession simultaneously. But more importantly, I want you to learn how you can transform yourself and your practice. As Gandhi, who was a lawyer, said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." So what I did with this book was to distill down how I was able to be the change that I wanted to see in the world and literally transform my life and law practice into some easy to follow frameworks. Use this content to create a life you can really love. Your life doesn't have to be stressful and crazy anymore. This is just what the profession has taught us over the past 30 years. Anybody that's become a lawyer and in the profession has learned this way of life. It doesn't need to be like this anymore. Further, if you don't work at reducing your stress can run you into the ground. Just do a quick internet search and you'll find a large number of articles on the issue our profession has with alcohol and drug abuse, not to mention the suicide epidemic. We've got real issues with people committing suicide and trying to bury their stress in alcohol and drugs. So what are the opportunities for you when you finish reading this book? I say opportunities since it's up to you whether you use the content in this book to help you to create an ideal life or not. And that goes with any book. Now let me talk to you a little bit about this 10 steps to awakening, I like to call it. The first step is life purpose. So it would be a good idea for any lawyer in the profession today to see and look at and really delve into whether the law is your purpose or not. And if it is your purpose, great. If it isn't, let me share with you some of the things that I looked at when I thought about leaving the profession for other things such as writing and speaking. And next, integrity. We've got to be in an honorable place again. We have to have personal responsibility. You know, when people talk about ethics in the profession and ethics rules, you can't legislate or create a rule if someone doesn't care about the rules. But the fact is, if each of us can start to live with honor again, and every client that comes through our door, treat them with respect and do the right thing by them, the profession starts to shift. And I teach you why that is in the book, Because of Mass Consciousness, it's called. Intuition and connecting with your heart space, this is where real power resides. And I want to show you how you can start to do that. Also, we take a look at beliefs. And there's content in the belief section that show you how your beliefs create your reality and how anything you believe is created in your world. 100% of your life is based on what you believe. We talk about present moment and how this is all we have is this actual moment. I delve into simple frameworks on how you can start to release stress and get more balance through meditation. We talk about the power of intention and visualizations and how you can start to focus on more of what you want and less of what you don't want, because whatever you put your focus on grows. We talk about balance in general. How can you have some balance in life? Most attorneys have no balance. They work too much and don't do the things that they really love or spend time with those who they love. Emotions, this is a biggie here. Most human beings have no idea that you can actually express and feel your emotions on a daily and moment-to-moment basis and let go of the emotions and habits you've been creating over a lifetime and move more into the space of being in the moment. And we wrap it all up talking about how you can create your ideal life in all aspects of your life. You know, this book is based on the legal profession and the business of being a lawyer, but ultimately, I want you to have an ideal life in all aspects of your life, and we delve into this in really interesting ways. So a quieter mind, a focus on your ideal life, and a more authentic, real you are the possibilities. But did you know that 99% of what you think and what you believe are not even your beliefs? We have been programmed by our parents, by society, by television, by our friends and family. Most of us live lives a little bit better or a little bit worse than our parents. Isn't it time to take your life back, let go of old programming, and instill new and ideal beliefs? Stop living someone else's life. That's what you're doing. You're living someone else's life. I've also included some content, questions, and a detailed framework wherein I offer you the ability to begin to question everything that you believe. This content comes directly out of my beliefs program that will cost hundreds of dollars when released. But did you know that there is some changes coming to our profession, and many of these changes are already here? One of them that you should prepare yourself for is non-attorneys providing some or all of the same services that you provide right now for a lot less money. The strategies in this book, especially the strategy in terms of connecting with your heart and your intuition, can prep you like no book I've ever read. It will prep you to help you to move into a different space so that you can deal with any of the possible challenges that are here or coming. So most attorneys, great lawyers, but mediocre businessmen and women. Let me help you to start thinking like a business owner, focusing on your customers. What is best for them? What's best for the greatest good of all of us? I want you to start thinking like a business person, because there's so much power in looking at your business, systematizing your business, and this is going to be some content we cover in this book, but I'm going to cover it deeply in what I call Esquire Academy, which you'll learn about down the road as it gets rolled out. I have made a really great living as a lawyer. Let me share with you a lot of non-traditional ways that I've accomplished this. I've looked at all kinds of different aspects of life and how people live, and I looked at a lot of the traditional ways that people teach how to run businesses. But ultimately, when you start talking about meditation and life purpose and stuff like that, that is non-traditional. So let me share with you this stuff. I believe this book includes some real solutions for the issues we all face as attorneys in an ever-increasing difficult profession. Hey, I should know. I've been in your shoes. I've lived my life as an attorney for many years. I feel this book is for you, but if you feel it's for you, then go ahead and get it. But I have some free training for you no matter what. Sign up and I will send you 3 videos, all training stuff. The first video is on life purpose. I want to share with you how I was able to find my life purpose. I knew there was something other than the law out there, and this is it. Let me share with you the framework that I use to start to look at what may be your life purpose. If your life purpose is in the law, hey, beautiful. Make it something that you can be proud of. What would life be like if you're laying on your deathbed and you could be proud of your life as a lawyer? What if it's not? I want you to consider that. That's what the first video is on. Life balance is number 2. Taking a look at where are you off balance. We do a Wheel of Life exercise in the book and in this video. It's very powerful to look at. Number 3 is a deep dive on beliefs at my book release. Now, the video isn't all that great, but the content is amazing. And this is information I'm going to start selling with a CLE program for, and you'll get it for free here in these videos. Also, I have more than 100 different videos that I plan on recording in the future, full of tons of training, free training for you. Let me share with you what I've learned during my PhD in life. I so appreciate you being here with me today. I appreciate your time. I know your time is valuable, and I really hope to meet you someday. I hope you can find it in your heart to expand and grow, whether it's buying this book or looking into seminars or doing something that helps you to grow as a person and a lawyer. Here is to our profession being in a much better place in the coming years. I honor you and I respect you, and I wish you nothing but the best. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.